G'day everyone, BelleAim here, and today we are going to be doing something brand new to me. I'm going to be looking at every game that I played in 2023, every video game, and I'm going to be doing just kind of a casual ranking of what I thought of them. I thought this would help me kind of reevaluate my year and have some good memories, relive some good memories, and maybe a few bad memories, but I will give a note that I am very generous on my games. I typically research them very thoroughly before trying them out because I don't have a whole lot of time to play games in the first place, so I don't typically pick up every single game that comes my way. I kind of look around and make sure that it's probably going to be a good fit before I actually play it. So we're going to see a lot in the top tiers here, and these are the games that I actually played in 2023, not the games that released in 2023, because I only played like, I don't know, 8 games or something that actually released this year, or not this year, technically, 2023. So I thought it would be more fun to actually go through all the games that I actually did play in 2023 and just kind of round it up, wrap it up like that, and see how it goes. This is my first time doing something like this, so hopefully it goes okay. Hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully this works out well. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoy as well. And if you're returning, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This community is absolutely wonderful, and I'm so thrilled with how we've curated it, and it's just a really cozy, comfy place. So thank you so much. Now on to the list. Gotta grab my glasses, which I misplaced already, so I can see my small notes in the corner over here so that I can keep on track in case I get lost. Because for some reason I'm really nervous about this. I don't know. Maybe I'm worried about being judged. And that's another note. I have a very strange taste in games. I don't think I'm very mainstream. I like a lot of cozy games, things that make me happy, things that help me relax and just feel like a uplifting kind of sense, or really good adventures. I love stories, RPGs, puzzles, cozy. That's kind of the thing that I really like. And also, I'm a bit of a shallow gamer, and I love things that look nice as well. And before I forget, the rankings are kind of as follows. So the S tier is for games that I think is just, they're amazing. They go on like the special shelf. I will always recommend these to friends, and they will always stay in my collection. It's kind of like my top of the crop, the ones that really, I want to hug them if I could. Like it's the special ones, you know, like when you think of gaming, these are the ones that I would say kind of curate my style in gaming and that I really like. And then we have the A tier, which I would say is a great game. It could maybe use a few little tweaks, and I would still definitely recommend it, and I would 100% keep it in my collection. It just is missing like that one little tiny secret sauce, or like maybe one fix, and it would be in the S tier. So A is still amazing, awesome. So I don't know, S for super, A for awesome, I don't know. A B would be good game. I'd recommend it in certain situations to certain people. Like maybe it's more of an average game. I think I would probably still keep it in my collection, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I didn't play it again. But I'm glad that I did play it, and it was a decent time. And then we got the C tier, which is okay games. I probably won't ever play these games again, and it would be okay if I sold them or if they got lost or something. It needs more work, or it's not my type of game. Games can actually still be good that are in this level. They're just not for me. They didn't pull me in. So that's kind of what my C tier represents. And then D tier is don't like. So I will not keep it in my collection. I would sell this right away. Just did not enjoy it. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Like I can't foresee why I would recommend it. I don't know. There's not going to be many in this category, just as a little preview. But yeah, D would be pretty bad to be into the D category. So with that out of the way, let's get going. There we are, and there's a few hidden over there just so that you can see my reactions to this if you are interested in that. So we have a random assortment here, and I'm just going to go down the line. Thank you, Derek, for helping get this set up for me. All right, so we're going to start with Shadowbringers, and Shadowbringers is going to start in our A tier. I would have put it probably in S tier, but I absolutely hate Xenos, and I was really devastated to see that he is in this game, and I won't say anything else for spoilers. I haven't actually finished. Oh, that's probably another note that I should add. Most of these games I have not finished all the way. I'll try to remember how long I played each one as I rank them. But for the most part, I do not finish games for the most part. There's some that I do, but most of them it's just a few. Some of these I've only played for like an hour or 2 hours, but it's still, I played it in 2023, so I thought it would count. So yeah. But as far as this recording, we are at, I think, near the very end of the main campaign in Shadowbringers, and it has been a blast. There's some absolutely epic music going on in here. The story is very pulling. It's very exciting. It makes me want to keep playing. This game is so much fun to play with friends, and that's really where this game truly shines for me. Derek and I have been able to play through the campaign together, which has been really special. And I also have some friends who play this game way more than me, and hanging out with them in game is just the best. They know where all the good stuff is. They'll drive me around like a personal chauffeur. It's so awesome. It feels so cool. I've also met some really nice random people through this game. I remember on my very first day in the game, someone came up to me and just started chatting to me since the last name I chose was Kokiri. They assumed I enjoyed Zelda, which I do. So we talked about that, and he carted me around to show me some of the cool sites that I can look forward to exploring later. And one other fun memory I have from this game was that I was lost in a city called Ul'dah, and some guy just ran up to me, initiated a trade, gave me 1,000,000 gil, and then ran away. I was laughing in confusion for so long. And if you're like me and don't always like the stress of fighting dungeons with other people, there's a very impressive solo content that allows you to bring NPCs to fight along with you. You will still have to play with other people for a few events, but for the most part, it's possible to play solo if you wish. So there's just so much to say about this game, but it's really been a blast, and I've been playing this for a couple of years now. So thank you so much, Carla and Joe, for introducing it to me. It's just a lot of fun. It's like my escape. You go to another world. It's one of those types of games. All right, so next on the list is a Rhapsody. I can't remember the actual name of the subtitle part, but I love this game. It is going in the S tier. This was so much fun. It was requested to me by viewer Eggroll. Thank you so much for suggesting this and actually gifting me this game. It is so cute. I've only played a few hours of this. I think only 2 hours of this game, but I loved my time with it so much, and I've wanted to play it. The thing that actually has been keeping me back from playing it is because I wanted to stream it again or maybe do a recording, but I think at this point I'm just going to play it and maybe do a review of it because it is just so cute. It's got that SNES style or SNES that I really love. The pixel art is cute. It has this nice little strategy to it, like you can go right, left, up, or down, and you can move that way, kind of like Fire Emblem, and I just really adored it. It was so much fun. It made my soul sing. So I have got to put this in the S tier, and I cannot wait to get back to it. I really hope that the rest of it is as fun as the first part, but as of what I've played so far, it is definitely going in the S tier. Next up, we have Lemon Cake, which is going to go in the B tier, I think. This one's very cute. It had a cute little premise. There's like a ghost that wants help restoring the bakery, and it's got some ingredients and you put stuff together. It's kind of like the time management restaurant style, which I love. Diner Dash, things like that. That's my favorite type of that kind of game where you can run around and serve customers and make the items, things like that. I think it's called a time management strategy type of game. I had a little bit higher expectation for this one, honestly. And I think the thing that brings it down is it starts a little slow, and there's like mess that happens on the ground, like this little pile that slows you down. And I don't know, something about that made me not want to keep playing it. I think I will keep playing it, and I waited for a sale for this one. Like, it was in my wish list forever until it went on sale, and then I picked it up. And I'm not sure why it didn't hook me totally. It's very cute, and I did have a lot of fun playing it. And I know that there's like, you can make a cat cafe type of decoration, and I really liked that aspect of it. And the food was really cute. The restaurant management seemed really fun. I don't know. I only played about an hour of this one, so I do need to play more, but I did enjoy the time. It just was kind of more, that average game. I could recommend it. If it's on sale, it was a little bit more pricey than what I would expect. Like, it kind of had a mobile game feel to it, but not totally, like maybe a little bit more polished than that. I think you can get it on other platforms, probably a little bit cheaper, because I got it on Switch, because that's my favorite way to play games for the most part. Shadowbringers is on PlayStation 5 for me. I know a lot of people play on PC. All right, so the next one, oh gosh, here we go with the hot takes. F099, please don't hate me, John, but this is going in the C tier for me. This is a great game. However, I don't tend to like these games. They're very competitive. They make me feel very inadequate. They make me feel kind of like a bad player, even though I did end up, I think, placing 7th was the highest I could ever get. After playing it a couple times, I was like, okay, I'm kind of done here. And F-Zero is just challenging in the first place for me. So while it is a great game and I would definitely recommend it to other people, it's not a game for me. That's why I wouldn't put it in the D tier, because it's actually a good game. I feel kind of bad putting it here because I know a lot of people love this one, but it just was not for me. It's too competitive, too stressful, and I would have liked to be able to just kind of practice and race on my own without all the chaos of people crashing into me. I don't know. Oh, man. So these are hard to make. Anyway, okay. Our next game is Unpacking, and this is another S tier for me. I really love this one. It is so cute, cozy, so cute. The pixel art is amazing. It's such a good game to play. Like at the end of the day, I would play this at night. It was very nice. I definitely haven't finished it yet. And I know there's a story as you go along. I think I've gotten to the 3 different areas that we're unpacking so far. I know there's more. And it tells a subtle story with what you're unpacking and where you can place things and how much space you have and all that. So it's very interesting. From what I heard of the story, it's going to follow a very personal story for me, for my previous life, I would say. And I just really enjoyed it. The first level especially was totally my vibe. Like there were little ponies in there, art supplies. I just really connected with the items, and I love the pixel art. And putting things away was really satisfying. The little sound effects were really satisfying. Closing up the box and having that completed was really nice. I enjoy organizing things in real life, so that was really a fun time. An S tier game for me, and I'm just really happy that I have this game. All right, so Lum'bear'jack. I actually completed this game 100%. And I'm going to put this in the A tier because while it's not groundbreaking or anything, it was a really fun, small experience. A lot of the times I have these games that are really long, like a huge long RPG or a game that never ends. And this one actually was a game that I could finish pretty quickly. It was nice and short, which was refreshing to me. And it was another game that I played right before bed, kind of laying in bed. And it was just cute, and I like the idea of the bear kind of hacking stuff up, trying to bring the beauty of nature back. It kind of gave me that Okami vibe where you could, like once you do the last thing, the whole world kind of blooms and it's pretty again. And that is always something that I personally enjoy. I love trees, and there's a lot of trees and woods in here. There's a lot of humor as well. Some of the actions are a little bit questionable, like why are you chopping this person? But it was fun and I enjoyed it. So I think I would put that in A, and I would recommend to anyone who wants a short little game that they can finish and just kind of even zone out and just clear things out and finish the level. It was just really fun. So I like that one. And also the puns. I'm a big lover of puns, so Lum'bear'jack, of course, had me interested from the beginning. All right, our next game is Wildflowers, going in the S tier. I have not played a lot of this one. I think maybe 4 to 5 hours. Even in this picture, it looks like you have a pet, and I have not gotten a pet. I think I've just recently unlocked Magic, and I don't know. There's something special about this game. It's fully voice acted. It seems to be at least, very inclusive. There's lots of variety of characters. I really felt like the townsfolk were alive. That was really neat for me. Like talking to everybody, they actually seemed like they were living there. That was very exciting for me. And you can change the time settings, so if things felt like they were going too fast and chaotic, I could slow down time and get things taken care of and actually get everything I wanted done in the day. And that was very nice. I really appreciate that. So I've just really enjoyed my time with it, and I want to get back to this one. It's another one of those games that I think would be on the longer side. It's got like some farming. I think it might have dating. Pretty sure it's got magic. I want to see more about that because there's this whole mystery of like there's a hidden coven in the woods, and I kind of want to figure out who's who. So there's a lot pulling me around in there. I think there might be some sad stuff with your grandma, because the reason you moved to the town is your grandma's not doing so well. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but maybe they do it in a good way. I don't know. But as of right now, I've really enjoyed my time with it, and I would say it's an S tier just because it felt so alive. It really felt like you were in the village. All right, so Kirby's Dream Buffet coming up next, or Buffet, I think. I think I called it Cafe somewhere, but Buffet, this one's gonna go, this one was kind of tough. I'm going between A and B. I think I might leave it in B, but ahead of Lemon Cake if I can. Can I move these around? Okay, cool. So I love the aesthetic here. It looks so tasty. It always makes me want to eat sweets after playing it. But I can only play it for a little while. It's not a game that I can really play for a long time. I might play maybe 2 of the full rounds and then I'm done. I think that's why I'm ultimately going to put it in the B, because it's a game that I don't want to play too much. It's kind of like actual dessert. I don't want to eat that much of it. Otherwise, it's just too, I don't know, repetitive. Something just doesn't want me to play for that long. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I only want to play this for a couple of rounds and then I'm good. But I love how everything looks. The sound effects when you're squishing through stuff is really fun. I like pretending that I'm like, rolling down the cakes like Kirby is, and it's really fun. Some of the more competitive ones aren't as fun. They can be with the right people, because I've played this with my patrons together and that's a blast. I love that. But if you're playing with random people, it can kind of get frustrating if they are always knocking you off the map. And also, sometimes the connection is really bad. I haven't played it in a while, so maybe it's been improved. But the last time I played this, the connection was quite jittery and there was a lot of lag, a lot of pauses, and it was kind of hard to navigate. And I made some errors with jumps and hitting things. So, that's probably why I think I'll settle with it on the B tier. All right, so next up, Coffee Talk. I'm going to put this in the A ahead of Lum'bear'jack. Coffee Talk is a narrative game. You basically read through it, and you can also serve drinks, specifically coffee, to the people that come in to the cafe, I guess, barista. I don't drink coffee, so that part of it I couldn't really connect with, but there's hot chocolate and there's tea and other things like that. But I just really enjoyed this one. It had me hooked, and I actually played this from start to finish every single day until I finished the game. And that's pretty rare for me. So this one really did have me hooked. And the characters were great. They really felt like fully fleshed out characters. It was fun to see how things played out as the story progressed. I did even go back, because once you finish, you can go back and play again and see extra dialogue. And I even did that. And normally I don't do that kind of thing in games either. So I actually did 100% this game. I think I made every drink. I used a guide for the 100% part, but the first time I went through, I just did it naturally. And it was just a lot of fun. It was really cool. And this is the main first character that you meet, and she's really fun. I don't know. It was really fun, and I enjoyed it. And there's a Coffee Talk too, and I think I picked that up already when it went on sale. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I heard Coffee Talk 2 is even better than the first one. So really looking forward to that, and I just enjoyed my experience with this. I also really love books, so that might play into why I enjoy this kind of game. But I think they're called visual novels or something, or narrative something. I just really enjoy that type of game. If the story gets me hooked, then I'm there. All right, the next one is Ooblets, and again, this is one I didn't play too much of, but I'm going to put it in the B tier at the front. So sorry, Kirby, you're going to move down. I didn't play too much, so I feel like there's more to this game. I love how silly it is. It had me laughing from the beginning. Everyone walks around kind of like this weird puppet. It's just so funny. And it's got a Pokemon vibe to it, except instead of fighting, you're doing these dance battles. And there's a lot of cute stuff in here. It looks like you can decorate things. I feel like the farming part was a little bit disorganized. I tried to make it organized, but with everything kind of in the area, it felt cluttered to me, so that made me feel a little bit stressed. But I really enjoyed the dance battles. Those were really fun, and they weren't too challenging, which I also enjoyed. I don't want it to be super challenging to where I just feel like it's a stressful, super thinky type of game. And I just enjoyed it, and the people seem fun, and I like that there's a little story that keeps you going to explore different areas. I haven't even gotten out of the main area, so I think if I play this a little bit more, it might move up to A. But as of right now, I put in the B tier. I really like collecting the little ooblets, the little cuties, and running around doing the little tasks, collecting things, helping the townsfolk with their little quests, and I do want to see more of the world. And yeah, I'm going to put it in the B tier for now. All right, the next one, we got Fae Farm, which I was so hyped for this game. Like, as soon as I heard about it, as soon as I saw the first thing of this game, I was there. I was like, yes, this is perfect. I love farming games. I love fairies. This is great. However, it felt like the villagers were a little bit on the very simple side. I'm going to put it in A. I would think this would go in an S tier normally, but the villagers, as of what I've played right now, which is not very much, again, they just seemed so generic. I couldn't really feel the personality shining through, but the farming and the mining has been so fun, and the UI is amazing. I love the aesthetic of this game. All the menus look so pretty. All the items look so pretty. Like, this game inspires me to draw so much, which I love. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if I put this ahead of Shadowbringers or not. It's just been so fun. I really love playing this game. Like, the mechanics, the farming sim part is just really good, and the mines are really fun. I think I might put it ahead because I just love how bright and happy and colorful, and all the items, all the drawings, all the icons of everything. My character is really cutesy. Eventually I'll be able to get wings. There's just so much going on here. So I'm going to put it ahead of Shadowbringers just because the potential that I still see in this game is so huge, and I cannot wait to play more. So yeah, I think A. And I wonder if it'll move to S after I play some more, because I think I've only played about maybe 3 to 4 hours of it so far. But I haven't even gotten to like the super interesting fairy dungeon stuff. Like, I haven't met any fairies or anything yet. So I think that there might be some more to this. I'm really excited about this one. I really do wish that the other villagers had more personality, and maybe, I don't know, if felt more alive. I'm not really sure. And there's a DLC that came out already, and since I bought the Switch one, that's included in it. So I haven't even seen that yet. So that's why I kind of want to leave it here. So it's getting boosted by potential a little bit. All right, Mario Kart 8. That's got to go in the S tier, because it is a fantastic game. I've loved Mario Kart for the longest time. The DLC has all been great. I love the location ones. They're so fantastic. I love seeing their interpretations of all these different places like Paris and Sydney and New York. There's so many great ones. It's so much fun. It's fun to play this with the patrons. It's fun to play with friends. It can even be fun to play with random people, but I typically cannot win if I'm playing with random people, which that's okay. It's just fun. And even on my own, I love playing this game on my own. So I'm going to put this in the S tier for sure. And I'm going to put this one ahead of Wildflowers. If I had the chance to play, when would I play Unpacking or Mario Kart? Oh, it depends. I don't know. These two might be tied. Mario Kart is just so much fun. I've loved it since the 64. And 64 is the first time I played Mario Kart, and I've loved it ever since. So, I don't know. I think I'll just leave it like this for now. But these two are very close. All right, Dreamlight Valley. This one would go in the S tier, but I don't like the premium shop. So I'm going to put this in the A tier at the front, because I have put the most time into this game, except for one other game, which we'll get to, ever. And it's like a farming game, and you can decorate things, and you can have different outfits, and you meet all these fun Disney characters. It's just really fun. It's my cozy game. I really enjoy playing it. I love that the events have lots of space in between them, so I don't feel like I have to play this every day. It's like I can play the event, get the little moonstones, get all the little rewards, and then I can take a nice long break from it and then come back to it, and there's still stuff to do. Like, I still have quests to do. I haven't even finished the main plot because I like to take it very slow because I don't want it to end quickly. I heard the main story's on the shorter side, so I've been taking that very slow. And every time a new character comes in, it just feels fresh. I like all the characters, they really look like they came right from their movies. It's just really fun. It's kind of my fantasy game, like my little escape game. And it's just so cute, and it's very colorful. I love how colorful it is. And all the customization. The farming is nice and relaxed. Like, things don't go bad if you don't pick them or anything like that. There's not any seasons, so it's not complicated in that way. The most complicated thing you have to do is water it more than one time for some of them, and I really appreciate that. So it's nice and chill. You can play it at your own pace, and you can decorate how you want. I am not the best decorator. Some people out there have made fantastic builds. That is not me. I'm also playing it on the Switch, so it's not, the most optimized version. It's not the easiest to build things on there because I feel like a mouse would be the easiest way, but I just really enjoy this. And Belle's in there finally. She's my favorite. It's where my name is inspired from. So yeah, I just love this game. I just don't like the premium shop. Like, microtransactions are not my jam at all. So that kind of brought it down a little bit. And I would like to get the DLC as well to expand my world even bigger. I was going to wait until I finish the main story, and then we're going to get the DLC for this one. Okay, our next one is Turnip Boy commits tax fraud or evasion or something like that. And this one, I think I'm also going to put in the C tier. This game was really cute. It plays very well. Like, it seems like it's put together very well. But after a little while, some of the jokes started to wear on me. Like, I think I was starting to take it too seriously because he, kills a snail by accident. I don't know. It's very strange why I all of a sudden didn't want to keep playing it, because I really enjoyed it at first. And I remember playing this at the beach. I started playing with, every year we go to the beach with some friends, and I put this on the big screen and people were watching and it was funny. But then, I don't know, something about being like a little delinquent just was rubbing me the wrong way. Maybe I'm too genuine or something, or too authentic. I don't know. But I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should give it another chance. But for some reason, I stopped playing it and I was like, I'm good. I got this one on a pretty big sale, so luckily I didn't spend too much on it. But I mean, it might have potential. Maybe after a certain amount of time, it turns around and he's actually helping out the town. I don't know. I think another one just came out from this developer or in this series. I don't know what it's called, but I feel like something's coming out that's along the lines of this one. So I'm going to put in the C tier for now. So, like, I wouldn't be upset if I never played it again. I am kind of curious. But I think I would play F-Zero 99 before playing this one. So I'm going to put it there. And this next one is Kimono Friends Picross. I love Picross so much, and this one is a really cute game for me. I'm putting in the S tier because Picross is just one of those puzzles that I really enjoy. Numbers are amazing to me. I love them for some reason. I'm a big math nerd. As soon as I learned about what Picross was on the 3DS, there was some Picross game. I think it was Picross 3D or something. And once I learned what it was, I was hooked, and I played any cute Picross game that I could find that I came across. My favorite Picross game is actually not this one. This is my second favorite Picross game. My first one, I don't actually remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll put it in the comments below or something. But this one is just really cute. If you like Picross, it's got everything in there for you. It's got the regular Picross, it's got the giant Picross, and it's got the collage Picross, so you can do like a little piece of a Picross puzzle. So you complete that piece and then it fills it into make a bigger picture in the end. I think there's a few other modes as well, but this one's just adorable. It's got these cute little girls that are like based on animals. I don't know what Kimono Friends is. I guess it's like a show or a series or something. I actually don't know anything about that, but I really liked that each one represented them. So you had this sense of like, oh, there's this one. It was fun to finish each puzzle and see what the new animal would be, kind of thing, filling out the whole roster. So this one is just one of my favorite cozy games if I want to do something kind of mathy, numbery, puzzly. This is one of my go-to ones. All right, so for Pokemon Scarlet, I have not played very much of this one, and I guess because I haven't played very much of it, I should put it in the B tier. But I think I might I don't know if it's ahead of Ooblets or not. I think I'll put it ahead of Ooblets. I don't know why I haven't come back to this one, because it started out pretty well and I didn't have any glitches. I know a lot of people talked about glitches and I had a really good time with it, actually. I just, for some reason, whenever I have time to game, I don't usually go to this one, but it is on my list. So maybe as time progresses, I'll enjoy it even more. I have not played enough of it. Like, I don't even think I've finished the training at the school to where the map opens up. So I feel like I need more time to cook with this one, and I think I would appreciate a little bit more with more time. But you know, it's got your typical Pokemon fare of catching animals or Pokemon, and I did like that a lot. And I actually got to play this with some of my patrons, and that was a lot of fun. That was a really cool experience that I haven't had before, where we were all out on the overworld and we were like, oh, look over here, let's catch this one, or look over here to this area. So I did like that. The multiplayer was a lot of fun for this. And that was my first time experiencing multiplayer in Pokemon in a true sense like that. The only other time I've really had that multiplayer experience in Pokemon was just trading. I never actually got to play on the field with someone else that's not nearby. Like, they were far away, you know, online. So that was cool. So I think I'll put this one first. And this one has a lot of potential to go up to the A tier, I think. Hopefully the story's good. So far it's interesting. And I think I'm happy with Scarlet, the one that I picked, because I like this creature, which I don't know the name of. I'm not like a super Pokemon knowledge base or anything, but I really liked this creature more than the hi-fi super tech one. And the girl professor, which I can't think of her name, she has like a Stone Age kind of aesthetic, and I just loved it more than the, you know, futuristic one. So that's why I went with Scarlet. All right, next up we have Kingdom Hearts. I think it's called Melody of Memory or Memory of Melody. This one is fantastic. Going in the S tier. This is the only Kingdom Hearts game that I've actually played, and I've 100%ed this game. I love the music. And where's this one gonna go? This one's gonna go, I'm gonna put this ahead of Unpacking, honestly, because I just love Kingdom Hearts music so much, and unlocking the different characters was fun. I tried to get every single star, every single level. I tried to get to the highest level I could. I made it all the way to the end, and I never really get all the way to the end of rhythm games ever. So the fact that I really persevered and did it for this one and played every single one, I didn't skip any of them. I just had a great time with this. I still love playing it. I still am trying to complete every little like achievement. It's just so fun. I really enjoyed this one. It's just beautiful, and it makes me want to play Kingdom Hearts so bad. So yeah, super excited to be playing Kingdom Hearts one day for the first time. The original games, you know. So going in the S tier, so much fun. And Kairi, I just love Kairi. All right. So now we get to Bamboozle. This one, I only played for about 2 minutes, and I was like, no. This is my D tier game. So Derek had this in his random game. He's playing like a NSO game club thing. It's on his patrons for GVG. And this video, actually, you can still see over there. Maybe I'll link it down below. But oh my gosh, he was playing this and he started complaining about it. And I was like, it can't be that bad, right? So I took the controls and I immediately walked off the edge of the map, and I was just like, wow, this is horrible. This is so bad. And I think I played 1 level, maybe 2, not much, because I did not want to keep playing this game. I will never play this game again, and I will be happier not playing this game again. This, like, the character looks like some strange, I'm trying to even remember what he looks like. I remember thinking he looked like the McDonald's purple burglar thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a purple blob. He kind of looked like that mixed with a Pac-Man. Am I even remembering this correctly? I don't know. I just did not enjoy it. It was slow. It was confusing. It's in a weird isometric view, and the D-pad didn't make sense how you had to move. I did not like that one. All right. This is the one that everyone's going to really question my tastes on, but Splatoon 3 is going in the B tier for me because I just cannot get into it. I don't know why. I loved Splatoon 1. I played Splatoon 1 so much for hours and hours and hours. Splatoon 2, I really enjoyed. I played a little bit less than Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2, I really played a lot of the Salmon Run, I believe, because I think that's in 2. And then 3 came out, and I tried to love it, and there was a lot of new, fresh stuff for it, but for some reason, I just couldn't get into it, and I really haven't played it at all. My daughter absolutely loves this game. This is like her game of the year every year. She cannot get enough of this game. She's playing it every day, but I just can't get into it. And also, my motion sickness, I can only play this for about 35 to 40 minutes, and that's absolute max before I get really, really sick. So that's probably another thing that's not going well for it. But yeah, I just really couldn't get into this one. It's a great game, and that's why I put it in B instead of C. Maybe I should put it in C, though. Maybe I should move it to C because I don't really want to play it anymore. Well, I could play it because I do play this with patrons, and that is fun. Playing with friends and people you know is definitely my preferred way to play. So I think I'll leave it in B because I do like playing with friends. But I don't see myself ever playing this on my own time, really. I don't even think I've tried the single player. So yeah, sorry everyone. I hope that you're not mad at me for putting it in B, but it's just where it's got to go because I can't really justify putting it higher for me personally. All right, and then Super Smash. Super Smash, I definitely played a lot of this, and I would say I completed this game because I unlocked everybody, and Derek and I played through the entire adventure mode. We got to the very end. That was a lot of fun, but I don't really have a pull to play it again unless I'm playing with friends or family. So I'll put it in the A because it is still a lot of fun to play that way. It's a classic. I'll probably put this, I think, ahead of Lum'bear'jack. I think I'd rather play Final Fantasy IV with friends versus Smash with friends. Even though Smash is a better, like, quick thing to play with friends, and it's definitely a better couch co-op to play with friends. I think I'll put it there. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. So Super Smash, a classic and a lot of fun to play with friends, but I'm not good at it. I'm definitely not a pro, that's for sure. Favorite characters would be not Donkey Kong. Why did I say Donkey Kong? Banjo-Kazooie, Hero, Sora. I think those are my very favorites. I want to say those are favorites. I need to see like a whole roster, but I love those ones the most. There's so many that I love in here. That's another thing that's great about this game. There's so many characters. That was awesome. It was so fun living through the Smash reveals time, like getting to see all the new characters and their worlds and learning more about their games. That was just such a magical time. I love that. That was great. All those reveals. I miss those. That was so much fun. Okay, a little to the left. I played like maybe an hour or two of this game. It's okay. I do like the organizing. I think I'll put it ahead of Lemon Cake. So a little to the left is really fun because you kind of organize things and you straighten up things. If they're a little bit crooked, you can put them away. It's got that organizing thing that Unpacking kind of does, but a little to the left, it was just, there was something not quite there enough to keep me going. Like maybe a few rounds was good and then that was enough. Kind of like Kirby Dream Buffet, you know, like I'll play a few rounds and I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm good for now. So I'm going to leave it there. I actually have not picked this back up since the original 2 days that I played it. So, but I don't think it should go into C tier because it's very chill. It's very calm, but usually I pick up something else when I want to play something. Like if I had to choose, obviously I would pick Unpacking if I want to do kind of that organizing situation. But a little to the left is definitely good for a very short burst of gaming. All right, Roots of Pacha. I absolutely love this game. I think I need to put this one first. I have not even played very much of this game, so this could change. This could definitely change, but Roots of Pacha is like my ultimate dream of a farming sim. My first farming sim, I think, was Harvest Moon 64, and they just kept getting better from there, and Stardew Valley was like perfection. This to me is like Stardew Valley, but even better because it has this magical tree, which I love. As soon as I saw the magical tree, I was like, okay, this is great. I don't even know if it's a magical tree. I just call it the magical tree. Like this, there's a special tree where you have your ceremonies, And I don't know, the vibe of it just is great. I love the characters. I love the aesthetic. I love the colors. I love that you help your tribe with coming up with ideas and everybody gets to benefit from this idea thing. Like the ideas create advancements for your farm, you know, like irrigation and stuff like that. I really haven't played far at all. I've only played 2.5 hours of this game, and this was also a special game to me because I don't think it was the devs who reached out to me, but the people who were supplying to, I guess, influencers, they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to play this on stream for my audience. And I said, yes. Oh my gosh. And that was just really special to me because that was the first time any company had really reached out to me and offered their game for me to play. So that was also really special. But I just really enjoyed this game. The vibe of it, I liked the looks of it. I love that tribal outfit. That's kind of a thing for me, apparently, you know, with Scarlet. I just really like that kind of older tribal, those outfits, and it just was really fun. It's like basically Stardew Valley in the Stone Age, I think, is kind of what era that is. It just is so fun, and I can't wait to play more. I finally got it on the Switch, so they gave me the copy for a PC, and I played on there, but I'm not really a PC gamer anymore. I used to be, but now I just really like playing on the Switch because I can go anywhere with that. And I love how I can just kind of pause the game anywhere. I don't have to even worry about saving it. You can just put it to sleep. And I just really like that portability of the Switch. So now that I have it on Switch, I cannot wait to start it up and play. And that's the reason I didn't play too much of it on PC, because I didn't want to repeat everything. I wanted it to all be fresh for me on the Switch. So yeah, this one's a huge keeper for me. I love this game so far, and I hope it stays good. I hope so. But yeah, out of my initial couple hours, I love it. Okay, the NSO, Nintendo Online, was another one that I played, and this is also going in the S tier because it contains one of my favorite games of all, which is Ocarina of Time and Banjo-Kazooie, and I believe Star Fox 64. Yes, some of those are my favorite games ever. It's got a great amount of games in there. The N64 is the first console I ever had. It got me into gaming. It's just a really special place for me, and I really liked it. And there's lots of multiplayer options. My patrons and I have been able to play some games from here together, and that's been a lot of fun. So it's got to go in the S tier for me. It's a good one. It's very nostalgia boosted for me because I just have so many favorite games from my childhood in there. And I'm just happy that they're all in one place and they're easy to play. And I have save states if I want to use them, which I really love save states. So that's a big plus for me. Mario Party Superstars. I played a lot of this one. I'm going to put this one, do I put it ahead of Smash Brothers? I think I might put it ahead of Smash Brothers because I really like the mini games. It's very cute. It's a fun game to play with friends, even though people can get angry at each other. I feel like I don't get as many people angry at each other in this one versus some of the older ones. I remember there's some being real big fights for our family with other ones, but this one, everyone generally seems okay. I know my daughter hates it whenever she wants to win and she doesn't, but we have a good time with this one, and I like the mini games and everything. So another one that's more in the classic style. It's not my favorite Mario Party, but I would say it's a really good one, especially on the Switch. I think it might be my favorite one on the Switch. Because I haven't really played 3 that much. I've only played it once and I lost terribly. Or I played twice and I lost terribly both times. So I'm not sure. But I don't think it's my favorite. I think there's other ones that would probably be up ranked higher. But I didn't play them this year. So Final Fantasy Theatrhythm. I think it's called Final Bar or something. This is another A tier. I love this one. I think I'm going to put it ahead of Mario Party. I love the music here. Final Fantasy has some fantastic music, and this is Derek's copy, and he got the full-blown one that has all the DLC, so there's just so much to do in here. I don't like it quite as much as Kingdom Hearts because I just really love the Kingdom Hearts music better. I love the visuals a little bit more in Kingdom Hearts. This one is just so fun, though. Like, there's tons of characters, and you can make your own teams, which I really love. I kind of wish you could do that in Kingdom Hearts, honestly. But it's just great. This is a really great game. So many great songs. You can form the team up however you want. You can even level them up, which is fun. You can level up these ones too. It's just is so cute. And you can change your Moogle. You can change the little craft that you ride in on. I like it a lot. This one's really good. And I haven't played enough of this one, honestly. I think I've only played about an hour's worth, but I do want to play more. Derek's been putting all the time into this one, so I think he's almost done with it now, and I might play a little bit more on it now, but it's just so good. Some of my favorite songs come from Final Fantasy, so it's a really great one. So definitely like that one a lot. All right, Potion Permit. This one was another one that I had a blast with. I'm gonna put this one, I think I might put it ahead of Unpacking. I don't know. This one's probably ranked higher for me than most people, but I really had a great time with this story-wise because I haven't fixed up the clinic all the way. I've made, I think, 1 or 2 improvements to the clinic, but I just really enjoy this one. It's kind of like a farming sim except without the farming sim, if that makes sense. It's got that SNES style, which I really love. The pixel art's really cute. There's some really nice quality of life things where you can kind of fast travel to certain areas, not everywhere. I like how things unlock as you go. I like that I haven't been lost a single time yet on what to do. It seems pretty clear, like what my next step is. The only thing that I did get done pretty quickly was exploring the first area, but I think there's more areas that unlock that I haven't even gotten to. And I've just had a really good time with this one. I feel like the pacing was really good. I like increasing the friendships with all the townsfolk. Once you know the pattern of where everyone's going to be, you could kind of run into them easily and find out where they are. And you have a dog that will tell you exactly where they are, which is just chef's kiss beautiful. I love that. I don't even have to worry about the map. I can just ask my dog, hey, where is this guy? And we'll go straight there. And that is just so cool to me. And I'm so fascinated by the story. So like the chemist that came in before kind of ruined things. And so the town people are very suspicious of you and skeptical, and you kind of win them back over and you help people when they feel bad. And there's these little mini games to help diagnose and then to cure people. And that's really fun. And I like seeing things get fixed up as time goes on. So it scratches a lot of itches, and I really enjoy this one, and I can't wait to continue. I don't even remember why I stopped. I think I stopped to play something else and I just haven't come back, but I really do want to. And I believe that it's had some updates and maybe even a DLC that came out since I played. So I'm excited to see what that is. And I just really want to see what the story's going to do, like how that progresses. So this one for me, S tier. I just really enjoy it. Lego Skywalker, oh my gosh, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, another game I absolutely love. I picked this one up over the summer at that beach house with friends, and I played this for them, and we were all having a blast seeing the Lego interpretations of all the scenes. And I actually have not seen every single Star Wars, so it was really fun to live through all of the stories. And again, I haven't even gotten through them all. I think I'm at the end of the prequels right now, but I love this. This is an S tier for sure. This is gonna go, and I love the Lego games. They do such a good job. Where's this gonna go? I'm gonna put this, oh gosh, ahead of Kingdom Hearts or not. Okay, maybe, okay, I'll put it a little bit ahead because it's just so much fun. There's so many characters. You can unlock so many things. All the movies are in there. It's just so fun, and learning about the movies I don't know about through the Lego is a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the Lego games, every one that I've played at least, which isn't that many, I guess, but the Harry Potter one was one of the first ones I played, and I absolutely adored that one. So yeah, this one's just a great time. I just really like it a lot. It's very fun, and I want to play more now that I see the picture of it. I'm like, oh, I gotta get back. It's just so fun. Okay. So Mario Golf Super Rush, another fun one. I haven't played too much of this single player. Actually, I played more of this multiplayer, and it was so fun. Like running around the fast mode, that was a blast. And I think, where should I put this? Since I haven't really played the game by itself, should I put it in B? Like the single player? Maybe I should put it in B. I might put it in B. I've always actually really liked Mario Golf ever since the Game Boy, probably Game Boy Color or something. There was a Mario Golf that I played, and I played a ton of that one. I think I completed that one all the way. And then the Mario Golf on the 3DS, I wanted to love it, but for some reason, I wasn't able to save in the middle of a game. And for the longer ones, like if you're in an 18-hole round, if you can't save in the middle of that, it's very frustrating that you have to play the whole tournament out, because I'd play a couple holes and then I'd want to switch to another game, but I couldn't. I felt trapped. I felt kind of chained to it. This one, I don't actually know if you can save in the middle of tournaments or games. I'm curious to find out about that. But the multiplayer has been a blast. Running around, especially, that one was just so much fun. And I don't know, there's something about Mario Golf that I just really enjoy. I don't really like golf in real life, but Mario Golf I've always really enjoyed, and it's just a fun one. I like this one. I think I'll put it in B. I think that's a good spot. First up in the B. And then continuing the Mario sports, we have Mario Tennis Aces, which I think is a little bit above golf for me. I've always enjoyed this one ever since the N64. Except for the Wii U one, I did not like that tennis game at all. Let's put this one, I'm going to put it ahead of Mario Party, I think. Maybe it should go ahead of Theatrhythm too, because I really had a lot of fun with this one. In the single player, I got to a part that I kind of got stuck in because it's very technical. I got in a spot where it's like, do this very specific thing, and I could not do it in time, so I kind of got stuck there. So I don't know, between these two, it's which one would come first. I think I put more time into Aces, so I think I'll put that one ahead. Playing this online with random people is a death wish for me because I'm not very good, so it's an immediate loss basically if I play online with random people. But with friends, so much fun, and even couch co-op together with my family, I really enjoy it. Peach and Bowser are my absolute favorite. In the opposite order, I really love playing Bowser first and then Peach. It just has a really special place in my heart too because of the N64. I put so many hours into that, and then again into the GameCube one. So they did a good job with this one. I'm glad they brought it back from the Wii U disaster, in my opinion. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh, where's this puppy gonna go? This is a fantastic game. It's 100% going to S tier. I haven't really played that as much Roots of Pacha, so I should probably put it ahead of Roots of Pacha. It's just so good. I don't know. Roots of Pacha gave me that blast of excitement, and so did Rhapsody, though. Like, they really lit up my soul with the cuteness and the beautifulness. The characters, okay, I don't know. I'm going to leave it here for now. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, characters, absolutely fantastic. Love them all so much. The story is fantastic. I love the Xenoblade Chronicles series to death. It's one of my favorite series of all time. 3 was fantastic. I love how they did everything. The merging of 1 and 2 was great. The characters are all fantastic. The heroes are great. Exploring the world, always fantastic. They do such a great job with that. Yeah, it's a really, really great game. The only reason I'm putting it behind these two is because my soul just really sang with these two, with how much it just was exactly my aesthetic and cuteness level and all that. So I think I'll put it here, but it is fantastic. It is phenomenal. One of my favorite games of all time. Now, following that, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC, definitely number 1. This was my game of the year for 2023. This game is absolutely fantastic, and this combined with Chronicles 3, just I'm speechless. It's so, so good. I 100%ed this DLC as much as I could, beside from like the super boss stuff, because I really have no interest in that part of the game, but I got everything else. I collected everything else. I filled out the Collectopedia thing. I got everything done. I just love that there's so many cameos. I love that there's so many callbacks. If you like the Xenoblade Chronicles series, this DLC was made for you. It's like a love letter to everything from all the games, and it's just fantastic. It tied up the story in ways I wasn't expecting it would. I mean, that Dunban's house over there was even in there. Oh, the only thing that would have made this better is if Ryan was in it. I really wish he was, but yeah, this was my game of the year, so it has to be number 1. It was just utterly fantastic. I love this DLC so much. It's probably my favorite DLC ever. I just really enjoyed it. Okay, next up, probably most of you do not know what this is because this is a mobile game, but this is from the Emily's Delicious or Delicious Emily's or something series, and I fell in love with the very first one, and I've been going through each one kind of slow because I don't really play mobile games that often, but I think my favorite one was their wedding, the one that was about their wedding, because it's kind of in order, like Emily's true love, Emily gets engaged, Emily's marriage, Emily's honeymoon, and now Emily has a baby. And this one's really cute. This one's adorable. I think I would put this one, it's got to go in the A tier. And where is it going to go in the A tier? It's going to go, I think I might put it ahead of Shadowbringers. I don't know. This one's pretty high for me. It's not as high as some of the other ones, but I really love this style of game. Like that, it's kind of that diner dash situation. I just feel like this series, the Emily Delicious, whatever it's called series, does such a good job with it because it's never overwhelming. I feel like I can always kind of complete it in time and I'm not too stressed. And I like that there's a story. The story goes along the whole game and you could play it for free. You just have to watch ads in between or you can buy it, I guess. But I really like it a lot. It's just so satisfying. Man, does this even go ahead of Fae Farm though? Because this is a cozy game for me. This is just one of those, I want to play something, but only for a few minutes. And it's just that little bit of hit of that diner dash experience that I love so much. That restaurant sim thing. Like, I don't know. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, I might have to put it ahead of Fae Farm. I think I've talked myself up with it. It's just so fun. I love it. And it's adorable. It's so wholesome. I just love the story. It's so cute. Okay, I think we're going to go there. I think we're going to leave it there. And then the only other mobile game that I play is called Love and Pies, which I love the aesthetic here. It's so bright and colorful, and it's one of those games where you do puzzles and then you kind of fix up the town. And you know, I love my fix-ups, the fixer-uppers. And you once you complete certain quests, you get to choose between 3 items. Like, oh, do you want the modern design? Do you want the country design? Do you want this design? And I've just really enjoyed playing this one very slowly. I play it maybe once or twice a month for a couple years. And it's fun to see the progress. I actually got Derek to try it out to see if he liked it. And it was really fun seeing his fresh game with everything all dirty and messed up in my game where I had cleaned up a bunch of stuff. It was really cool to see how far I'd come. So this one was a lot of fun. But it's not my favorite. Again, it's in that kind of mobile game. But this is the only mobile game I've actually put money into. I think I bought a few gems so I could get the refrigerator bonus or something. So I could store some things. So that speaks for itself pretty much. Where to put this one? I think I'm going to put this in at the very front of B. It's a very good game. It's the only other mobile game I play. I play the Delicious series and this one. So it's the only other one that I play mobile game wise. And yeah, it's just cute. It's kind of a love story between these two and it's very cutesy. It's got a pretty diverse cast. It's interesting. The story definitely is slow because you have to play all those levels in between, but I like this style. It's where you merge stuff instead of the Bejeweled where you have to have things touching. I do not like that style at all where you have to have things touching each other. I like this kind better where you merge and the pictures are really cute. The aesthetic is really great. The UI is done very well. So all those things together added up make it one of the only types of that kind of game that I actually like. I tried so many back in the day, and this is the only one that stuck. So I'm going to put that one here. Hi-Fi Rush. This was a surpriser hit for me. This was so fun. I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. When I saw the art, I was like, okay, interesting. I don't know anything about this, but it was a blast. It was so fun. This has got to go in the A tier. And I'm going to put this after Shadowbringers, I think. This one was really cool. It's kind of got a rhythm vibe to it because everything's, well, definitely. I mean, you're supposed to hit on the beat. But even the stuff in the world is moving to the beat. And the jokes were great. And the main character's name is Chai. I love that. I only played about 1 or 2 hours of this. And it did glitch out at me at the end where the music got desync from the game, which probably restarting it might fix that. I don't know. I don't know if that's a common thing, but I just had so much fun with this. This was a request from a viewer, and I don't think I would have played this without their request. So thank you so much for requesting this one. And I just had a good time with it. It was a lot of fun, surprisingly a lot of fun. It was just a great time. I think I want to play more of this one and see where the story goes because the story was interesting to me and I want to know how it ends. So that's cute. And we just met like a new character. So there's way more to this game that I haven't even experienced. So yeah, another great one. Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I'm currently streaming this one, and I'm actually about to be ending it, which is wild to think about. But this has been so fun as well. We've had a great time with this one. The last case in particular has really got some twists and turns, and it's been a wild ride and just a lot of fun to experience. And I think this has to go in the A tier as well. We just got to figure out where. It's also that novel style, so it's a lot of reading, which I really like. You don't have to be too worried about any skill level, any quick reaction time stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Sometimes what you're supposed to do is a little bit unclear, but when you know it, it feels so satisfying when you know exactly what you're supposed to present with. It's just a lot of fun. I think I'm going to put this one right ahead of Hi-Fi Rush. This one has just been so fun for me. It's been a great time. It's been so fun getting back to this. I think it's also boosted because it is being streamed, so I'm with a bunch of friends and viewers, and we're all kind of chatting about it at the same time, and me and Derek do really silly voices for him, so I think that also boosts it up. So I think that's another reason why it's really up there. And here's another game that was requested for me to play, Super Paper Mario. This is a great game as well. I really had a great time with this. I think I'm going to put it in A. I don't think I can put it in S because the first time I played this years ago, I got stuck and I could not figure out how to progress. I was in like some space area and I just could not get out of there. Like I literally was stuck in the level and I couldn't figure out what I had to do to get out. So I'm going to put this one in the A tier, and how high up in the A tier is going to be the next question. The writing is just so good. The mechanic of going between 2D and 3D was so fun. The little pixel people were great. I haven't finished it. I did get to play quite a bit of it, but not finished it. I want to, though, because I do want to see how this ends. I'm going to put this one... Oh, gosh, this is difficult. Where do I want to put this one? I think it's got to go up around Shadowbringers somewhere. I think I'm going to put it slightly ahead of Shadowbringers only because of Xenos. I hate you, Xenos. If it wasn't for Xenos, it would probably go after Shadowbringers. I think I'm going to settle with that. It was just so fun to play. It felt like one of those awesome SNES RPG vibes, but a little bit more polished, like with the smoothness, not so pixelated. I just really enjoyed it. That was a good one. All right, and now for the game that I spent the most time in, Sky, Children of the Light. I played this game literally every day of 2023, except for maybe 3 days when I was super sick or something. This game, I don't think I've ever put this much time into a game ever before. It is kind of an MMO RPG type of thing, but without the RPG really. I just really liked that I felt like a fairy, the way I could fly around, and I really didn't do a lot in the game. It's kind of like a Zen situation where you just do your dailies and kind of fly around and enjoy the vibe. And the people in the community here have just been so welcoming and so kind and just very helpful. I love that you can hold each other's hand and help each other out. And thanks to this game, I found one of my favorite artists ever, Aurora, because they had an event, which is why I started the game in the first place. There was an Aurora concert like last Christmas, not 2023, but 2022. There was some kind of Aurora concert event, and I was like, oh, what's that? And I was so confused. I did not know how to play. This has a very strangely difficult learning curve. Like, it took me a very long time to figure out how to play, and I had to use guides daily until I got the hang of it, and then I could get rid of the guides. But it took me a long time before I could do that for the quests and everything. But yeah, this game I put so much time into. I think I burned myself out on it though because I played it, because this year my resolution was not to play this game because it started feeling a little bit like a job, like, oh, I gotta get in there, gotta do my dailies, gotta give my friends their little star. But I just like the vibe of it, like reliving the memories, bringing the light back to the world. There was just something that really clicked with me about the aesthetic, and I just loved how flying around felt. Like I really felt like this little fairy, this little light fairy. I don't know. I'm torn on this one because I really spent so much time, like the amount of time I played in this game, I feel like it's an S tier, but the fact that it took up so much of my life makes me feel like I should put it down a little bit. I don't know. Because there isn't like a main story or anything. You just kind of hang out and chill and appreciate how everything looks and reliving some of the spirits. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should put it in S tier. I feel like it's either, oh gosh. Oh, okay, it moved on its own. Oh, I think it froze. Oh gosh, it's frozen. Okay, anyway, that's fine. We'll leave it there. I think I gotta keep it in the S tier because I've never played a game as much as I played this one. I put more hours into this than I put into Tears of the Kingdom. So that's crazy. I mean, not Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't even played Tears of the Kingdom. What am I saying? The first one, Breath of the Wild. And I had a lot of hours in Breath of the Wild. So I think it has to go in S tier. Although I don't know if I'm going to be playing it again. I feel like I got my time out of it. I got what I wanted to out of it. I'll probably play it again just to keep helping out my friends with lighting their stars and everything. But as far as what I was doing, like doing the daily quest every day and gathering all the candles that I could and collecting all the cute outfits, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. But man, the aesthetic and the vibe was just, it was such a nice place to go to and never feel alone, really. It was just nice. So yeah. End of S tier, and that is the list. I don't think anything was covered up. Oh, that's awesome. My camera is right in the perfect place, so nothing was covered up, so you can see the tier list at the end. So yeah, let me switch back over to the main character here. I don't know why I said that, but it just came out. Thank you so much. Hopefully this wasn't too long, but it probably was. I don't even see my timer on here. I just kind of rambled. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked this, I'm going to probably do another one of these for board games because I also really love board games. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe and leave a like so that I know that you like this kind of content. And I should be back hopefully next week or the week after that with maybe another tier list of board games that I played in 2023. And yeah, if you like this kind of content, please let me know. I'm trying to figure out a new fresh direction to go with the channels this year, and I'd appreciate any kind of feedback. So thank you so much, and let me know your favorite games from 2023. They don't have to be released in 2023. It can just be anything that you played in 2023. I'm very curious. Let me know what your top 5 games are, or top 10. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like sharing. I love to read it in the comments. Thank you so much for being the best community ever I could ever ask for, and a huge thank you to the Patreon supporters. You really have just blown me away with your kindness and just being there for me no matter what kind of ups and downs my life has thrown at me. So thank you so much, and I really hope that you appreciate this video. I kind of did this in dedication to you guys, so thank you so much for being there. And yeah, I'll link that in the description below if you're interested in becoming a patron. And I can't wait to see what games we play in 2024. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you next time. And until then, take care, everyone.